Hello everyone, Beaches832 and I am back as always with another review. Today we're looking at the Illusionists Live deck of cards. Let's check it out. Alright, so this is the Illusionists Live from Broadway deck of cards, and it simply says the Illusionists Live from Broadway on front with their, I guess that's their logo, it's a triangle. A lot of smoke, very dark tuck case. Just a standard USB-C tuck case, they're printed by the USB-C. It says the Illusionists on one side and the other. Top, nothing apparently. The bottom, a little ad copy. And the back is the same as the front, standard USB-C seal. And the flap, nada. Inside, you do get an ad card for the Illusionists. Check them out on social media. And there's your back design. It's a borderless full bleed back design, black, and it says the Illusionists witness the impossible on the backs. You also get a double backer. Totally could have had like a reveal on one of these cards, but they don't. And then everything else is absolutely generic. Don't believe me? Here are the jokers. They are generic USB-C jokers. Ta-da! He's balancing the pips. It says Joker underneath it and Joker in the corners. This is what you get when you print with the USB-C and you don't customize anything on the faces. All they did is print this back design and slap it on these generic faces. Speaking of which, there's your generic Ace of Spades, the United States Playing Card Company, made in USA. And you get Arco faces, Arco number cards, Arco code cards. There's like a blue crown deck. That is that. It is a Ericus Infinis and a bicycle stock. Very generic. It's as cheap as it gets when you're printing with the USB-C. It's just a custom back design, which is really just their logo and very standard generic faces. Overall, not really worth it in my opinion. I'm going to give this one like, well, I don't even feel like grading it, but I would give it like a 4 out of 10. Like it's an okay deck for what it is. This is going to chip like crazy because it's black to the edges. They should have had borders on there at the very least to make it more usable for Magic and less, well, chippy, less degradation. You know, it is what it is. If you like it, you can get it on their website. I had to, of course, do a run around on that because they don't ship to Canada. Because, I don't know, we're just right next to the US, so I don't see why it's such a big problem for websites to ship to Canada. Apparently, we're international, despite being right next to them. It's too much difficulty for a lot of websites, but I did have to go through recip, have it set there, and it is what it is. I'm glad I got it, I guess. It's a nice little collectible piece, but I'm not going to tell you to go run out and buy it. If you like it, you want it, by all means, illusionistslive.com, I think it is. Link will be in the description. For me personally, there's other decks out there I would rather suggest you buy. Anyways, that is that. Comment, rate, subscribe. We'll see you next time with more. Thanks for watching.